Good evening, aloha, and buenos dias, or buenos noches, should I say right now. My name's Jasper, and you join me again for my second episode on the career mode of Fishing Sim World. I'm still doing the Predator event. This is the second event. This is the Rock End Open. I believe it's at Lake Boulder. Indeed, it is. So let's make sure we've got the boat on. Yeah, that seems like a good setup to have. So we'll go back and we'll get started on this. Now, this is one of my favourite lakes because obviously it has the long-nosed gar in it, and there's lots of other species like the catfish, the perch, the wally. It obviously does have perch in it as well. All the salmon, the trout, and the muskie, and northern pike. So I think I'm going to head over to my usual, a decent spot I did find while I was playing about trying to find the legendary long-nosed gar Patrick, which is to the island just south of this boat ramp. It's normally quite a good place to find predators. I've caught everything from here, from the long-nosed gar, catfish, and obviously I say I've pretty much caught everything here, the Chinook salmon. But this time of day I'm not totally sure. But simply as it's the amateur competition, you don't really need to catch much as long as you do catch some. So
hi there, and
without further ado, let's get going
on the tour.
It's tempting just to stay in this little area here, but as I say, I like to head down to here because I might have a bit more chance of catching Mr. Long-Nosed Gar Patrick. I'm trying to take every opportunity I can to get this because I haven't caught a single legendary on this lake. There's definitely not as many fish about as there is during the day. So they're probably hiding under all these little bushes and reeds and stuff. As I say, this is a great place for fishing. To stay whether over here or go, yeah, stuff. We're gonna, because it's predators, we're gonna make sure we get some of these reeds in amongst it. Chances are we're gonna catch bass anyway, so we're going to have to get them until the world says otherwise. So this is the shattered glass spoon, silver. It's normally very good for catching your muskie and your pike. Can't get everything with it. It's quite a shiny lure, so there should be a good chance of getting some predators, but there's no point me saying anything until we do get one. Of course, there is the ProShad Ocean Breeze, which is the elite lure, I like to call it. Does tend to get pretty much fish in pretty much every venue. But I try to avoid it where possible because it's a very well used lure. I'm just gonna have a few goes at this. I've caught some big muskie and pike around here, but that was during the daytime. It's well, more about sunset, I'd say. As you can see with the fish found on the top left, there are fish about coming and going. Not entirely convinced I'm the best area. I might move over to those lily pads in a minute. Now, right. Over to the Booyah Buzz Lime Truce. This is another one what I call the elite lure because it's just one of those you can just get everything off it, much like the ProShad Ocean Breeze. I've seen plenty of videos on YouTube, and I have to agree it is a fantastic lure to use on this lake. So I'm a bit of a weirdo. I like to keep my tension high because I've got a nice 50-pound line on just in case I get anything big. But it'll be nice to catch some catfish. I've seen caught plenty of catfish for this in this area. There's something there, I think, but we'll have another go. Let's try and get it out away from these reeds. Again, with it being night time, I haven't really played this location at night time at all, to be fair. I thought it'd be a bit darker, but I'm glad to say it's not. So I hope you viewers at home can see exactly what's going on, see how badly I'm doing. I think I saw something dart for it then, but... Surprised we haven't even caught a bass yet, to be fair. Speak of the devil. Well, at least we got something, and straight onto the boat. What we got? Just a small bass. That's not a great start, is it? We'll try over here. And we might mix it up again. But at least we got something, eh? Well, there's certainly something there. I don't know if anyone else saw that, but I definitely saw that. I may have to switch over to the grump if any of you see my other videos and see me use that. I've caught plenty of gar with it on this lake. Nope. Right. And back over to the other elite lure I like to use is the, as I keep saying elite because it ruins me, is this Smithwick Devil's Horse frog. Again, it's one of my favourite for catching muskie and northern pike. There we go, that's a better start. I think this is a big old bass, unfortunately. The way it's ducking and diving, it certainly feels like one. And when I say big old bass, it's not a big one at all. No, £3. Bitterly disappointing, but we're having plenty of luck over here, so we'll keep going over here for now. I'm still up to third. To me, this is very disappointing. I'm sure it is to you. I came up here to catch decent predators. And I'm only catching bass. So hopefully we can get something else. There's something there. I'll have a couple more goes of this. What are you doing? Last go. I see there looked like there was something following it, but nothing. So let's mix it up, shall we? So I'm going to pop on the yellow one because that's a bit brighter. Then I'm going to add the 3-gram spinner grump so it stays on the top. It adds a bit more attraction to it. And then the potion orange peel, that works very well in this lake for pike and muskie, so we'll give that a go. Nope, but not like that. Still got 10 minutes and I'm not too far behind. So the trick is this, just to twitch it. Hopefully we'll catch a nice big muskie to put us way ahead. There we go. Oh. What have we here? I'm not entirely sure. It's so dark I can't really see what things are at the minute. Oh, I think it's a trout or a salmon. That's a good... It's always nice to have a bit of a change. Come here. Oh. There we go. Oh, it's a pretty nice rainbow trout. Pretty. Yeah, 20 inches, 10 pounds. I'll take that. It's better than a bass, put it that way. That puts us straight back into the lead. So we'll keep up with that. As I said, this lure, it's basically the same as the Pro-Shad Ocean Breeze. It's just got that, it's just a big orange colouring on it, so it's a bit brighter and easier to see for the fish. There we go, and again. I'm starting to think of changing to bait caster at this rate because they just get away so easily. And from what I understand, the bait caster reels, that there are these American style reels, they're a lot stronger and more resilient, have more pulling power than these spinner reels, which have a lot of give to them. I'm hoping this is a nice trout. It is. Looks like a nice little Chinook salmon. I can mount that down now. He's a bit closer. Well, I thought I had him then. But yeah, if I level up a couple more times, get some more TP, then I'll definitely kit myself out in a nice bait caster reel. Yeah, it's a nice Chinook salmon. Pretty fish. Oh, it's my personal best as well. 25 inches and 12 pounds. Not the best one I've caught, but in this save, it is. So again, so as you can see, folks, just it's Pro-Shad Ocean Peel and a bit of a twitch. Becomes irresistible to the trout and salmon. Not sure how well it works on that offline tournament at Lake Miller. Haven't tried that yet. I think I may have won it, but that was a long time ago. Anyway, only 6 minutes to go. Seems to be doing pretty well. I thought I'd just let that rest there for a bit. Let's try over here. Alright. Oh, it always catches me out every time. Now, oh, I think it's a bass. But I could be putting my fist in my mouth by the looks of it. Because it doesn't look like a... well, I'm going to shut up now. No, it's a trout. I don't think bass have a tendency to leap out like that. Looks like a nice brown trout. No, again, eat my own words, it's a rainbow trout. Look at the shiny colour, and see that sort of graphics on that, it's so pretty. Shine and everything. But yeah, 21 inches, 7 pounds. Nice average size rainbow trout. Tell you what, since we're doing so well, let's give the grump a go, see if we can catch something else. We've only got 4 minutes left. Seems to be plenty of fish on the radar going underneath our boat. So, well, this one I like because it's a light one. I like to keep it on top of the water. Oh, and straight away we have a strike. Seems a lot slower than a bass. There we go, come on. I'm sure regular viewers will know that if it is what I think it is, or hope it is. Not if I lose it, that is. Take that back down a bit. Get to the surface, see if we can see what it is. I think it is what I think it is. No, it's not. Looks like a northern pike. Yep, it's a trophy northern pike, 32 inches. Not particularly big, if I'm honest, but bigger than a lot of the ones I've caught today. 32 inches. And that should put us way in the lead. But yeah, this, as I've said, maybe said previously, this grump is a DLC lure, which I had to pay a bit extra for. Didn't really know I got it until I used it. I thought I'd give it a try. I don't know why I'm twitching for, I don't need to twitch for this lure. Yeah, my sights came through for once. Just drag it through these reeds, see if there's anything hiding under there. See if we can get a catfish or a wally. Nope. Last chance, I don't think we're going to have much time to get it in, to be fair. No, I don't think we get anything else more than that, folks. But 131 inches, it's not too bad. It's a good spot for your trout and your salmon. You can see every now and then there's a nice medium-sized fish going by. Obviously, this is just the amateur tournament, so I knew it wasn't going to take exactly a lot to win it. But even so, I'm glad I did. I didn't really catch again, gutted I didn't catch a gar. I thought I did at that last one there, but it was a pike. But anyway, the next one's another big one coming up. It's the Wernenberg tournament at Waldsee. Not particularly looking forward to that. But anyway, we'll give it a go. Anyway, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed that video. It gives a good indication of where to start. Some good lures, especially that orange peel. Always becomes reliable for me on this one, especially when you're trying to catch predators. So yeah, until the next time, toodaloo.